Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars Green Planet. So we've got our new dome built, and we have decided to chuck in an apartment. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish up a few things here. So obviously, one of the first things that we're going to be needing is some basic life support. Let's make sure that we get that done and out of the way, just so nothing is forgotten. So, what shall we need? Well, first of all, I would assume that we need... where is some... Wait a second. Okay. We're going to go ahead and chuck in a water tower, our moisture evaporator, and some tanks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put them... Let's put them up in this corner, I think. That should be relatively safe. So we'll go ahead and put the water tower up over here. That should be fine. We'll place that about there. We'll go ahead and chuck in a moisture evaporator. That should also be fairly good. We'll put that there. Let's see, what else could we need? We'll need an oxygen tank. Let's place one of those. Here. Actually, you know what? Let's go with two. Actually, no, we'll go with one for now. That'll be fine. And then we will need a Moxie as well. Realistically, we could probably just re-enable this one, but we're going to need to connect things if that's going to be the case. So, you know what? Maybe that's what we do here. We'll leave that for now. We do have enough oxygen as it stands, but we will, yeah, we'll activate this one. It'll use a little bit of power, but that should be fine. Let's go ahead and turn that on before I forget. Let's go ahead and get some piping. We'll go from... Yeah, if we go from here to here... let's go... Hang on a second. What we'll do is we'll build these three together, so that way we can place in a valve, and then maybe we go... from there, and we work our way here. That way we can, yeah, that way we can close these off at any given point. We'll go ahead and we'll chuck in the pipe valve right about there. Blocking objects? Oh, must be built on a complete pipe. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll leave that be. So that'll be some oxygen, some air, and water. That's oxygen, water, and air sorted for now. We also probably want to go ahead and we will be building a farm, so let's go ahead and throw that in here. As our population booms, we are going to want more food availability. Not to mention, it's probably worth getting if we boost up our tech and gain the extra comfort from having a farm in a dome. That'll make things a little bit better for everyone there. And also, if something terrible happens to one, we still have some redundancy. So we'll pop one of those in there. Let's see, anything else that is needed? We probably need some power, so that will also go ahead and get built. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll also need a power accumulator as well, I dare say. Yeah. We'll build another one of these, and we'll pop that over. Let's just place that nearby. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where it goes here. But by the power cable should be fine. Keep it easy and accessible. Although, hang on a second, we may be moving this power cable depending on what we do with the medium dome in the future. I think we're planning on putting one around about here-ish, so everybody can reconnect. Yeah, actually, before we do that, let's just see. We would need... What is the maximum here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's about a 20 tile range, so that's one... Okay, we're going to have more than enough, so we're not going to really worry about where we put this here in the future. That should be fine. Yeah, that will be well within range of all three. So we don't need to plan out more with that. So with that known, go ahead and put the atomic accumulator right side by side. So that's power and life support. And then let's see, what else could we possibly need? Oh, right, yes, more power. So let's chuck on a couple of large wind turbines for now. We'll go ahead and we will put them across like this between the two. Make a nice little situation there. That should be more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll gain us, yeah, an absolute stack of power. Yes, it does use up a few of our machine parts for now, and it will increase the amount of maintenance. But I think as it currently stands, we should be able to do so. And I think we'll get those triple electric scrubbers at some point. Although, you know what? Maybe just to be on the safe side, let's salvage 2 of these. I think 3 is going to be more than enough with the extra polymer blades. Alright, so we'll leave those. Let's also make sure that this is turned off. We don't really need to worry about that right now. We'll get those all built. Alright, and let's chuck in the... where is it? The life support valves. There we are. Whenever they are ready, we should be able to get working on that. Alright, let's see. Let's go... one from there. And then we'll do another one on this end as well, just so we can isolate this in case of emergency. Looks like they're taking a whole stack of a beating from that dust devil there. Oh. Power is, oh, you know what? We don't have one on either side. Well, I'm glad we saw that now. Let's go ahead and chuck another pipe valve on right over here. Hopefully we won't vent too much. Mind you, we have our storage tanks for a reason, so that's not a big deal. That'll get that sorted. Let's build our other valve over here. Make sure that that is sorted. So that's all of this. Let's see. Construction is in progress. That just needs power. Okay, well that's fairly easy. We will... I think we wait to turn that power on. We'll make sure that that tank is obviously up and running. That's going to be a necessity. Let's see. The dome is deactivated, so we're not using anything there. Oh, and here comes a dust storm. Okay, so that's almost 2 days away. How long until we get our ooh. Okay, so our caravel is going to take a while before it returns to us. I believe the mission they are on. Let's have a look. Yeah, time remaining 2 days. Okay, well, luckily for us, we're only putting up a satellite, so no super important things there. I do see that we've finished outsourcing. Unfortunately, we have to wait till money comes in before we can get anything there. That'll be fine. We have enough machine parts as it stands.
Resources are low.
Yeah, resources are low, but again, that's nothing too severe. I think we get that warning every day as we are slowly producing more and more small electronics. I think it'll become less frequent. But again, we'll leave that be for now. Let's see. Still producing plenty of rare metals. That is nice. We have a nice little stockpile. I think what we should be doing, though, is... let's have a look at our research. What are we at? Oh, we're at deep scanning. Okay. So sustainable architecture comes next. That's going to save us a whole stack of maintenance for our in-dome buildings. So that'll definitely help us out with electronics. Then is the nuclear fusion for power. Okay, so I think we're in the right area of things. And you know what? I think we may actually just drop this positronic brain for now. Yeah, I think the overcharge is probably more important at this stage. So we'll drop that and we'll see what pops up as time goes by. Alright, so let's see. They're all up and running. You know what? We may also... Oh, no. I was about to say, let's build a couple of solar panels to also help out our power. But then I realized, yeah, we're about to have a dust storm, so not as important anymore. Let's go ahead and... now we've got the deep scanning, I suppose. Oh, okay, so here comes the question. Do we want anomalies? Or... Oh, no. Scanned. Scan again for deep deposits and anomalies. Okay, so there's new anomalies we may be able to find. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and quickly cancel these others. And we're going to start again right from the very beginning. Yeah, we're going to try and scan our immediate area and find some bonus anomalies. That would be particularly nice. That'll also help us with the sensor towers. This will give us a little bit of extra boosting to our scanning speed. So that should be fine. Alright, so let's see. Sustainable architecture is coming along. We have enough machine parts for now. Let's see. This is still within range. I suppose... I guess that universal depot probably doesn't need to go up here since it's still within range. Yeah, that's probably okay. Let's see. That's being sorted. Not seeing. Let's see. Pay for some extra. As it stands, I think we're waiting on a few things. Let's go ahead and let's crank up the importance of these wind turbines. I know we're going to have some power issues at some point, so that will be necessary. And then let's see. Let's also go ahead and work on that water tower. Yeah, all of them need to get done as soon as possible, if at all available. And then let's send... We're idle. I don't see any drones with the RC... Oh no, that's the RC Explorer. Hang on a second, where's the commander gone? I thought we had... Ah yes, you're hanging down over here with a whole bunch of extra drones. Let's move you up over there and see if we can get a couple of these drones to do a few things. Yeah, is moving and won't give new orders. Yeah, let's see if we can get these guys to help us out. We may end up telling these drones to go do some other jobs. Okay, so... yeah, we'll keep you where you are for now. That should get these up and running. That'll be very nice. We do need some extra water. Let's just double check all of our supplies. We do have enough. Let's also go ahead and turn back on one or two of these moisture evaporators for during the daytime. Just make sure that we are fully topped out. If we can get that up and running though, I will happily get everything else running. It's just being a little bit of a nuisance right now. So let's see. How are we going? Come on, we need some more power sooner than later. We should have enough... yeah, we have more than enough water for the next week. We have more than enough oxygen for almost 2. Yeah, I think we're nice and safe here. So let's go ahead and power up our new building there. That should be fine. What is going on here? Must be connected to power. It seems... oh, you know what? Maybe we need to... hang on a second. Did I misclick? Oh, we're still one... yeah, there we go. Okay. That's now got power. We can even go there. We do need some extra piping. How did I miss that? Oh, well, I guess better to find out now than later. And what have we got? One to here to here. Alright. I guess you can do what you have to. Let's make sure that that little life support pipe should go to priority. There we go. Okay, so now we've got some extra water coming on in. Let's make sure that we have all of our moisture evaporators filling up the gap. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so nice and easy. Let's also go ahead and we have that hydroscopic coating coming our way. Yeah, 6 extra water than what we need. That is fantastic. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Let's also go ahead and get these polymer blades installed where we can. And I think that should give us a nice healthy boost to our power production.
Sector
Yeah.
scanned.
Alright, so let's see. Sectors are scanned. Anywhere important? No, that's just down here. Let's start going. I don't know, we'll just keep on working out in that square, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Alright, heavy load, what's going on there? Drone hub, yeah, you guys seem to be fairly busy. I guess you're still sorting out some of these buildings. Yeah, slowly producing them. In fact, you know, let's just make them a low priority. We're not able to land our shuttle. We're not going to be able to do a few things, so we don't need to hurry that at any point. That pipe valve is a high priority, though. That's all set up there. Alright, let's see. Are there any other switches that we could make? Okay. We can open that back up again. And then let's see. Yeah, all of this little jumble of things seems to be yeah, a single unit. There's no real point in putting any more bells around those. Okay. So that's that sorted. This is filling at a very nice pace. Yeah, that is excellent. That's going to help us have that extra survivability. Let's check in on our food production. It's been a while since we've had a look. We're still producing more than we need. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. Yeah, stored in buildings is 38. Food consumption is 9. Let's see. This is 6 okay, so this is producing about 6 a day. We need 9, so that is slightly behind. But then the potatoes, that will be 11. So that much swings things back. And as this soil quality does improve, that will help us out a bit. So I think we're fine on food. I don't think we're going to have any dangers there. Let's see. How are our children coming along? We have 4 of them. That is good. They're all in school. That is good to see. What about our university? What have we got? We have a couple of specialists being trained. Everyone here is not... yeah, everyone there's a medic. Okay, this is actually really good for us. We're almost at capacity, so... yeah, we should be fine for the next little bit. But those extra 3, I'm assuming they'll either become some engineers or something else. We'll shuffle them around. Oh, a missing rover? What's going on? The monitor shows only static as the rover's GPS tracker shows an error message. We have lost contact with one of our rovers, RC Commander 1. We believe that the problem was caused by the dust storm, and hopefully we are able to locate it easily once the storm is over. Well, we don't have a shuttle hub, so we can't search. We don't have enough sensor towers to triangulate, so I suppose we just say... send out drones to search for the rover? No reason to worry. We can wait. Worst comes to worst, we have to buy a new one. It's not preferred, but it could certainly be a whole stack worse. Yeah, it's not our explorer, which is the main thing. That gives us extra science and gets those anomalies working for us. So I think we'll be okay. Alright, now we are still consuming more oxygen. What's going on there? I'm not seeing any breaks. Could we be... I'm not really too sure what's going on. The dome is disabled, but I don't think we're using anything. We will need some more polymers soon. Yeah, our maintenance is going up, so we definitely do need to get some people brought on in. Maybe we shuffle some of these scientists from the research lab to the new one over here when we build that. That could be potential. Oh, you know what? Yeah, my bad. We missed all of the service things. Okay, dome services. Let's go ahead and queue them up. Let's go with a... let's see, a small grocer versus a large one. It doesn't seem to have too much difference. Same comfort level, same amount of workers. Let's just go and try out the small one. Let's go ahead and pop that down here. In fact, oh, you know what we could do? We could set up a nice little alley so as people enter or leave the dome, they will have all these little services. Kind of a walk-through area. So let's go ahead and we'll pop that there. And then what else do we need? That's a grocer. We'll have a diner as well. We'll have that set up nicely in the corner. And then let's go for... what else do we want? Infirmary, grocer. Oh wait, no, we haven't got an infirmary. But you know what? I'm thinking we're going to try and get the medical spire in this building. So we'll hold out for now. Although maybe we... You know what? This is only... That is only some... What do we call it? Concrete. So let's pop that down. Let's see. What else have we got in the other buildings? Diners, infirmaries, and grocers. We may want an amphitheater. That could be nice. We'll need a research center. Let's also get the... yeah, let's get the research center up and running. It'll cost us a few of our electronics, but that's okay. We'll pop that in this section for now. I think we'll put our Hawking Institute in the back corner there. I think that'll be good. And then let's also go for... Maybe we build up a nursery just for the expected children that we're going to be having. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do one of those. We'll pop that in... where do we want that? Let's go... let's put that nearby in between the two. Okay, and so that'll just give us a little bit of extra leeway. We'll try and... Actually, you know what? No, let's cancel that. We'll try and send all of the children down to this dome since this is the one with the university and school for now. Once we get the extra dome, we'll try and make that for the children and get educated. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, but it looks like a milestone has been completed and a special project has given us 500 science. Okay, so that was complete a special project. Huh. Cool. So I guess that was the satellite. How nice. SETI satellite. Let's view the message. Our very own SETI satellite has been delivered and launched into Martian orbit. It is now operational and will contribute towards the decades-old mission of finding signs of intelligent life elsewhere in the galaxy. I suppose that's good. That gives us $2 billion, so let's start spending some of our beautiful money. And let's outsource for $1 billion. That should help us with our sustainable architecture and work our way through nuclear fusion. Let's see, what else have we got? Did we unlock anything new? Research amplification. Okay. Research lab, Hawking Institute, and network node upgrade can be amplified. Increases production by 25%, but increases power. Oh, that's hard to say no to. Especially since we're working on the extra science as it is. I think we bump that up, and that may... Yeah, we'll still get the overcharge amplification first. That'll mean that we can just produce enough of our other components to maintain our society, and this will just help us improve our society afterwards. Yeah, and then hopefully, after nuclear fusion, I don't know, maybe a triple electric scrubber? We've only got 4 options to choose from, so either that or we're going to have to start working on deep water deposits, VR workshops, or meteor defense systems. Yeah, alright, well, we'll get to all that when we get to that. So either way, let's see, how are we doing? Dust storms around for another 2 days. Looks like we have an absolute ton of power. Okay, well that is nice. I suppose since that's the case, it's probably not great for the sanity of our people working outside. Yeah, that's not good for their sanity. Dust storm is raging. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's kick them out of this job for now. We still passively will be gaining resources because of our tech, so we don't have to worry about that. We can, let's see, have a look and see other jobs. Electronics factory, I think that's going to be the next best thing. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll open up another couple of shifts. That'll be fine. They'll make their way there fairly quickly. No resources scanned again. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll keep working our way through. Hopefully we find something good. Let's see. All of these buildings, they can still get worked on. Oh, wait a second. Our commander drone was the one that was here. Oh, yep, okay. Let's see. Did they automatically get rerouted over to the drone hub? It does appear like they have, so that is at least good for us. Yeah, alright, well, either way, we'll let that be for now. They still seem remarkably busy. That's a low. What about the other one? Medium. Alright, so you know what? Maybe we select a drone or two. Carrying nothing, going to the Universal Depot. Let's send you to the other one. And then you seem to also be doing nothing. So we'll send you over there as well. Try and distribute some of the workload. They should have enough power to be able to get everything done that they need. That's all good. Alright, so we are losing some power and oxygen. Oh, sorry, some oxygen and water. But it looks like we are well and truly ahead of the curve. So that is brilliant. Let's see. No leaks have been detected. Let's see. We have 40 fuel. It only costs us 30 to get back to base. Back to home. But it looks like there is our first break. So let's go ahead and turn off the valves there. We'll avoid that leak. And I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll fix that as soon as we can. Yeah, losing 0 each hour. Yep. Love having this extra ability to isolate. Yeah, that's very nice. Alright, everything can go through. Let's see, what else do we need? Looks like the dumping site is fairly well maxed out. Yeah, we may need to move...
Resources are low.
May need to move that around. Oh, looks like our food is getting a little bit low. Let's see, when do we get harvest? In another day? Okay, that'll bring us back up to 50. That should be fairly safe. Let's see. Yeah, we can't land, and I don't think that we're technically... Yeah, we've only given it enough fuel to do its mission, so it needs to come down and refuel before it can go back to Earth. So we'll have to do that in another day, which is kind of annoying. At least we have plenty of power though, so you know what? Let's turn on a rare metals refinery, I suppose. Make use of a little bit of the waste rock. We have a decent amount collecting up and around. Yeah, let's just go ahead and turn that power back on. We have more power than we need, so we may as well get the benefits from it in the meantime. It is a machine part, but again, we are still out producing our maintenance, which is what I care about. And it looks like we're about to be done with sustainable architecture, which is really, really good.
Complete.
That's going to save us a silly amount. So yeah, electronics, let's actually have a look now. We're down to 1 maintenance. Well, that's not right. That's not changing things. We're producing 1.6. And we are... Well, the maintenance has gone down to 0. Okay, well, either way, it's still got to be somewhere. I'm guessing it's about a half. Maybe it's just automatically rounding down to the closest whole integer, so yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Let's see, that does open up mega water storage. Well, that's rather nice. And that also gives us large oxygen tanks too. Alright, well, that's not a bad research to have. Let's go... What do we want? We're working on the fusion, so that'll be extra power. Mind you, we're still doing fine. So I'm questioning whether that's as important. But again, still got to find those triple electric scrubbers. Then I guess we'll go... Yeah, the amplification's going to be good. Let's tag... I don't know. Deep metals, lasers. You know what? Maybe let's go for a defense system. You never know. That could be beneficial. Yeah, we'll tag that one on there. And then... that Hawking Institute could also be fairly good. Let's go ahead and chuck that on there. Actually, no. We're about to build up our research center anyway. We can get to that in a little bit. Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and leave it there. As we research things anyway, it will take some time. Now let's see. So this... Oh, you know what? I hadn't considered this. So because of the dust storm, we have all of our solar panels disabled. But we do have the technology that goes ahead and... what do we call it? It basically revitalizes them. They clean themselves when they're disabled. So that might actually end up being a bit of a bonus service to us. Yeah, current deterioration 7%. We'll check back in a couple of hours and see how that goes. But that could actually be a rather nice bonus. Let's just double check which one was it. Yeah, this one
Sector
here.
scanned.
All right, still scanning. No bonus. Nothing special there. I think we're just going to go ahead and work our way across for all of these, and we'll just yeah, let that do its own thing. Let's see, what else can we do? Well, I guess we've got everything up and running. We may as well open the building and get the farm going. Oh yeah, you know what? We're really chewing through our food. Mind you, the amount of food that's stored in service buildings are fairly significant. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Where do we want to shuffle some people around from? I think if we're going to go from anywhere, we should probably send maybe a scientist and a medic from the water reclamation system. Yeah, we'll get a couple of people going that way. Can we send... Actually, let's just double check. We need... Oh, you know what? We could even just shut down the university for a little bit and send all of those non-specialized to work in these extra buildings. Because that would take 3 people here. That's another 3, so that brings us to 6. And 9. But we only need 6 people who are unspecialized. And then that's enough to keep people relatively happy. We could then go ahead and send someone to the farm. Yeah, I think we can manage this. Yeah, let's go ahead and all of you, let's go ahead and send you over to the to there. Let's go ahead and pick the next person. Yeah, I'm happy not having you trained at this stage. This is actually to our benefit. We can always come back and give you an educational later. Let's send you to the grocer. Then we have you. We can send you to there. And the final person. Yeah, that should be enough. Then let's go to our water reclamation system. Let's send our medic. That is going to be important for you to be in the infirmary. We need at least one of them. The scientist, I think... Actually, you know what? No, we don't even need the scientist. We can send... Actually, yes, we can. Yeah, we're going to send one of the scientists from here. We'll shuffle him across. We'll make sure that that is up and running multiple shifts. And then we can send the majority of the people from over here to the other research lab. And that will mean that we can gain as much science as theoretically possible. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right. think that's about it. And I think that is the right number of things if my telling in my head is accurate. We do have to go ahead and make sure that we do turn this building on, of course. Otherwise, we will have a little bit of a dangerous situation. And you know what? Do we have a spare botanist anywhere? Let's see. They're all no specialization. You're all medics. Let's see. You're all no specialization. We're going to keep all of our engineers in here. That just makes sense. We could send a geologist. Yeah, you know what? We're out producing what we actively need by a decent margin. Yeah, we'll take you and we'll assign you to the farm up over here. We'll let the wheat go by. That should hopefully increase our food. Although, hang on a second. No, we probably want to get our soil quality up. Let's switch us over to soybeans. And we'll do that a few times over. Or maybe we, instead of going for 5 souls of potatoes, let's go for a quick wheat growth in between. Yeah, so we'll do 2 soybeans and a... so that's 5 and 40, 6 and 55. You know what? Maybe we just alternate between soybeans and wheat for a little while. Yeah. Keep it jumping up as fast as we can while still maintaining a decent output. Yeah, that'll be fine. That will be fine. I think that's pretty good. Oh, and yeah, that is where we'll call things for today. So at least we've now got our science dome up and running. We should start to increase our science output. Yeah, there we go. We're already up to 2,000 proper, which is very nice. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.